Welcome back. So we do, as promised many months ago, actually have something running on a track in that factory farm. Fantastic. Now we'll go back to the ranch. This was the same loading screen we saw last time. At the end of last episode. Because it's about nighttime here now, so I need to figure out what to do. So I'm curious if Pester will just walk along this thing forever until he gets to here and then I'll go into your garden. I'll have to see what he actually does. I don't know if I want trees here or not. I want it to feel not totally natural here. But I'm gonna need something to fill the space that I can't fill with like tiles and fences and whatnot, because I can only fill so much of space with that. So we'll have to see. And with how expensive fruit is, could be kind of nice just to grow my own. Okay, apples are super cheap in fact. But anyways. I'm feeling like I'm going to regret not using all of the space that I have here. So I'm going to say... Thanks. How about we have a little bit more fence here? There we go. Can't actually move all the way to the end of that, but we'll see how Pester reacts to this. As a random whim. We'll see too what the game has to say about these fences I just got. Oh, what does it have to say about 90-day returns? See, the thing is, you can only see these descriptions once you've bought the thing, but if you want to know what it does, you have to buy it first. But then you have no motivation to buy it. The smallest, most pointless track in the world. Amazing. You imply that there are point-full tracks in this game, though. I don't follow. Investing in hedges. What? Iron railings I get, but... Want to replace your hedges. Anyways. Ornamental stones. Maybe they're magic. Does the stone always look like that particular stone? Haha! The stone's different every time! It's very magical. It changes every time you look at it. Where was Sword Mark 1? No idea. I think I looked at the description of this at some point. You might prefer more industrial look. You do have some things to use to make a more industrial look, but again, the limit on stuff you can put in your garden unfortunately greatly limits how much you can actually accomplish with that. If you want to have a so-called factory-style garden. If only. If only we didn't have people like Leavos ruining all that. But again, we don't have any actual gates for this, so I don't really know what to do to let people in and out.
Good evening. So I'm not the only person who's
I'm assuming the equines can't hop your fences.
You're buying, huh?
But we have seen, for instance, that donuts can jump over fences. So I'll have to see how that actually goes. We can start with something like this, then just see how much space we actually end up needing. I'm not going to close it off yet. But we will need to close it off as soon as we actually start getting more than one species of piñata here. In the meantime, you should stop existing. It says so right here. Okay. But as I was saying, interestingly, I guess ruffians and pester only come out during the day. Huh. Like I was saying, are there ideas for what to do with this garden? So, I haven't really decided what to do with this garden other than having the equine zone out in here. If it's supposed to be kind of like a ranch, you would think there should be people like running it. And by people, I don't mean anyone but me, but because anyone but me just ruins everything that I do.
I need some work to do. I haven't
But
looked at anyone up at the crack of dawn for. I'll get started.
the helper home does still look nice because it's a house, right? So we can have that there. Just a nice little building next to the ranch. Would also like to have a storage shed or whatever you call it, cellar, what have you. Probably around here as well, right next to the thing. Thankfully, we shouldn't need much in the way of tiles here, because normally we'll have like grass and whatnot for the piñatas that are in the enclosures. Unfortunately, whatever time I spend in this store is not time that's passing
Hello.
in the game.
Chocolate cash melting in your pocket. I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
I kind of wish we had a bigger selection of stuff, or maybe more themes or something. Like, look, we have like some number of industrial things, okay, but in reality, it's not that much to work with. Arr. Yeah, I just feel creatively stifled by this game. It seems to want me to do creative things, but then I try it, it doesn't feel like I have much to work with in reality. That might be on me, though. See, I've just got a couple piratey things, but only a couple. It's hard to work with.
And
We can pretend. Okay, I forgot that the... There you go. Convinced horse stashes there's actually someone here. I forgot that the, why do I find it tempting to destroy this thing? Let's see right through its head. It's amazing. I forgot this looked nothing like its icon. As compared to the toy that just creates and destroys pistachios, it actually looked pretty okay. All you need to know is the professor can't tell the difference. It actually does work as a decoy. That's funny. Is it even worth that much? Maybe it's worth a little. So that is something that works against pester. That's the weird thing about this game. You don't know that's useful against pester until you buy it.
here to spend this morning? Don't forget, you can visit again this afternoon.
I had a feeling it could be something like that. Yeah, it's actually not that expensive. It's nice.
Don't
Look, they have a grand total of like 2 Eastern things for you to use. They all have the same... Yeah, they all have the same print on them.
You know, this could start to get annoying real fast.
We could have a nice little wind chime out in front of the house. I'll put down more hay bales at some point, but not right now. Maybe water waiver, other things like that. Maybe some lanterns? I don't know if we really need to have lanterns around the pistachios, though. Or any other piñatas here. I don't know if I can come up with an excuse to put down a cutlass. I say it costs so much compared to the decoy for pester. I guess because the pester thing is a one-time use. Yeah, I'm not too clear on how much stuff there is to put in here at the moment. We'll have to see. This is also one of the reasons why I get kind of invested in how good the piñata's houses look and how well they fit a theme or not, because they end up being a big part of the look of a garden. So, it's really legal for this pester guy to just have like pipes running and like, dumping waste on like everything around him. I feel like that should be against some kind of regulation somewhere. Interesting, there's actually sand on that path. So that's a start there. Putting down some prettier stuff here that's not actually
Here to
pinata
spend
related.
this morning? Don't forget, you can visit
I like how
again
I'm
this afternoon.
just slowly moving further and further away from making gardens for pinatas. I'm banishing all pinatas from my gardens, and I'm just putting down stuff that's not for
Your mom?
pinatas. I like the soft body physics on this thing. I think it makes more sense to go the other way around. Like that. There we go.
Thanks. I wish I could say I replace all faulty items, but I kind of don't.
And maybe a lantern around here, but I'm not sure what kind of lantern. Not a lantern of loot, at least. Like, what's the deal with some of these? Like, a shoe, scissors, like, lipstick. What do these accomplish in your garden? I want to look at the description, but I haven't bought them yet to actually get to do so. I think a fountain's overkill, probably. Yeah, I was thinking having some wind chimes. They might make different noises. Let's go for the expensive one. I have expensive taste. Jeez! That's huge!
You know, this could start your buy.
Is this one equivalently huge? Yes. Man. Do we want the more, like, rustic look of this?
I wish you'd stop cheap so that
This is a little bit more Eastern, because it's got, like, bamboo and... Ooh, pistachio.
you know, this could start that.
I'll go with this. Mistle wind chime out front. Pistachio, you do have everything you need to actually come in here, right? And now everything's great. Look, there's even an attractive other horse here. Just for you. I think they're walking in right now. I just need enough grass. So I need apples. I can buy apples. But also get Willie on building some more stuff for me.
Morning. Can I interest you in something seedy?
I
No,
don't care if the apples have
don't
seeds. Here we go, all neatly arranged. For now, you don't have to stay in the enclosure, but soon that'll change. I do like how, I really like the detail of how, see, no water on my camera. Look up. Tons and tons of drops of water on my camera. It's hard to see because it's all in front of the sky, but like, that is a cool detail. This game is quite nice visually. And it has its hiccups every now and then, but pistachio.
Giving ruffians chocolate coins can...
I think these guys can get away with 300 actually. Are you having some trouble there? Just not really sure what to do.
You have a new horstachio visitor. If the horstachio has a large enough area of grass, it can't help coming into the garden to run over it with its hooves.
This guy's just not sure what to do. I really wish you would tell me what else this guy needs, though. Other horse statue, jeez. If the other one comes in, I can give them stuff, too. Eat! Alright, tell me what else you demand before you leave, please. Carrots, I can do that. You should stay in the garden probably until nighttime, maybe. Okay, we also need
Afternoon,
stuff for the other
come
guy.
on in. Big spenders welcome. Window.
Let's start with the carrots so this guy doesn't walk out.
taking.
And
You're bu-
it's weird that apples are no longer the most fundamental fruit in the game. It's berries instead. It's different from the first game. Look how big these guys are. Like, I know horses are big, but like, not usually twice the height of a person. Why are our statues so huge? Anyways, these guys both have everything they need, so they should just eat these and we'll get on with our life. Oh, hello.
Giving ruffians chocolate
You figured out what to
coins.
do. Hi. I liked how the other one just kind of like ran off into the wilderness. Just to bear the cold on his own. They do like the hay bales. I think these basically come from the pipes. So I think that other guy ran up to the pipe out over there. Anyway, so they'll probably just do their thing as I leave them here for a little bit. Turn these on and off. I guess every now and then they'll chime or something? If you weren't already aware, this is what the metal detector does. But like, look how little money that gives me. There's no point. Never looked at the face. No, I think the head on my shovel was yawning or something as I filled in that hole the first time. And it looked rather peculiar. That's interesting. Was the carrot still getting sucked up into his mouth as I was opening this window? Right, so I've got this guy now. That's nice. You're nominally a resident. Come on. Might as well get to the breeding stuff on these guys too. You're not leaving, right? Because that would make no sense. Yeah. Get you as Rosette because you want to be special, and that's just how our statues are. Okay. Is it neck? Body? Yes. Fake Rosette. That's the best part. Saddle actually makes sense. Which I can't have both.
I won't say bye.
You'd be partly correct. You want more apple? It's fine. I'll get started on that, I guess.
Good evening.
And I have multiple things to
So
build
I'm not
again.
the only person
Only
who
being able to
can't
have
sleep around
Willie
here.
build one thing at a time is kind of a pain.
You're bu-
Which characters comment on other stuff like the weather? Which would be like really trite, I know, but
Nothing beats the taste.
I'm sure.
you're not a very pleasant person, Lottie. But just kind of help acknowledge more what's going on in the
One
world
last
than them only reacting to the time of day. Hold on. Should have bought a second one. I'm gonna need 2 of these.
I've always got a smile for you, as long as you always have chocolate coins for me. That
It is faster to just exit back to the garden first,
One last mock up the goal.
instead of going back to the shop menu. There we go. Okay, now you still have plenty of stuff to eat. It's rained pretty hard, jeez. Alright, you got all you need there. Alright, so next time, I guess we'll have Willie build a Horstachio house instead of whatever else.
Are you sure that this couldn't wait until the morning? Tonight is the dark. As soon as you.
I also need to build something over here. Jeez, these guys want a big place. Okay, well, we'll get rid of the decoy here. Which for some reason kills the grass, I don't know. They're supposed to have grass in this enclosure, come on. This is supposed to be a decent sort of place. It's just not like the factory farm where we're just cheaping out on everything.
Yeah, I knocked off early today. And yesterday. And I'll get.
There you go. Alright, we'll see that next time, and we'll also put down a storage shed or whatever one calls it. We'll see what we can get these guys doing. Bye everyone.